Hi guys, let's solve today's Leetcode problem, and it is problem number 2078, two furthest houses with different colors. It's an easy problem. Let's read this out. There are n houses with evenly lined up on the street, and each house is beautifully painted. Here given a index integer array colors of length n, where color of I represents the color of ith house. Return the maximum distance between two houses with different colors. The distance between ith and jth house is absolute of I minus j, where absolute of x is the absolute value of x. Okay, so this is the problem that we are given the colors of houses to us in an array, and among these colors we have to return the maximum distance between two houses with different colors. Okay, so in this example, if you see house 0, 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6 all are with color 1, and house 3 is just with color 6. Okay, so now if I have to see the difference, so difference here in the above image, if you see, the difference between this and this is the maximum, which is the distance is 3. So this is the answer for this example. Okay, constraint here is pretty low, and it in this constraint, basically the brute force approach that we are going to cover would work, but we will also discuss the optimal approach, that is the greedy one. Okay, so yeah, these two are the approaches that we are going to discuss. Let's get started with the brute force approach. So if you see the above problem, in brute force approach, what we generally do is we just do whatever is being asked. Okay, so now there would be different colors with which the house would be painted, right? Now we want to have the maximum distance, index distance, basically index distance for different color of houses. Now if you see this one, here the color is 1. I'll see, okay, I'll for this index, basically I'll see all the indexes which has different colors, and I'll take the maximum difference about for that index. So I start with 1, next is same, it has same 1 value, same color. Here when we come to this one, we see that here the color of house is different, that is 6. So this can be considered. Okay, now the difference between their indexes is 3. So I'll update my answer. Now again I'll go check for further one, it is same. So we found it's all same. So no further update needed here. Now we came to index 1. Okay, now at index 1 we see we start from index 1. Okay, now for index 1 we'll start from here to see, okay, if it is same or different. It is same, so we'll don't do anything. It is this house color is different, it has color 6. Now index difference, if we see, so it is 3 minus 1, that is 2, but which is less than our current max and max distance, so we won't update our answer. Accordingly we will compute this thing for our whole array, basically all the pairs that we need to consider. Since here in this example it's all ones and six, we can't see it clearly. I have this another example. So in this, if you see, right, we start from this index. Now I'll see, I'll for this particular index I'll explore all the possible pairs. So this is one, here house is different. It's different index between their difference between their index is 1. I'll update my answer. I came at this index, I see it is also different from what color I have. I see the I see this index difference, that is 2, 2 minus 0, that is 2. I'll update my answer. Next I see 8. 8 is again different. I can again update my answer to 3. Now I came to 3. 3 is again different. Okay, so I can now update my answer to 4, the difference basically. So this is 1. Now again I have to repeat this for this index, then for this index, and so on. We would keep repeating. At max we will get our index, okay, max distance. So this is basically brute force approach, where we are what we are actually doing is we are trying all possible pairs and taking the max distance from there. So I'll just quickly write the code for this one. So code is nothing, but we have first loop which goes till length of this. Then we have this another loop which goes from I plus 1, basically the next value to pair up with, till n. And here we need to basically compare if color of I is not equal to color of j. If they are not equal, in that case only we have to consider the max distance difference. So my max distance would be max of max distance, comma, absolute of I minus j. So this is basically the brute force approach for this question. And currently if you see, right, what we are doing is we are having this two loop, okay, and the constraint that is given to us, it is just n can be up to 100. So if we see time complexity, so it is O of n square, and space complexity we are not having any additional space, so it is O of 1. And since, as I said, that n can be at max, up to 100, so it is like n square would be, 10,000, that is 10 to the power 5. So sorry, 10 to the power 4, so which will anyway pass. So we don't have any issue with this problem in terms of just passing the test case over Leetcode. But we should definitely discuss the optimal approach for this question. So now let's discuss the optimal. Okay. So now if you see, right, what we were doing then is we were considering all the pairs. But if you carefully observe, uh, do we really need to check all the pairs? So instead of checking all pair, let's think about where the maximum distance can come from. Okay. Now we want to maximize this absolute difference, and in our pair where we have taken, right, it need not to be actually maximum. If you see, we are taking j is definitely from I plus 1 till n, so it will be obviously greater than I. So we can say simply that j minus I is what we need to maximize. Okay, this need to be max. Now, the further apart this indexes would be, the larger the distance would be, right? Let's say if this is one, this is one. This is the max distance that we can, get. So now the maximum distance will involve either one of the boundaries. Okay, either the first or the last boundary. So I'll just explain. In this case, actually this example is pretty straightforward. We'll take this example. Now here if we just consider the left boundary, okay. So if I fix this, okay, that this is my one house color that I'm going to take, and I want the maximum distance if I consider this boundary as one of my house. So what I need to do is I need to iterate from here. Okay, consider as some j pointer moving from here. Now here I need to check, okay, if is this different from what I have selected. Yes, this is. So in this case we found just by iterating for the first value, which won't be the case every time, but yeah, if you see, this is the first value. So we would keep moving. Let's say if it would have been 1 here, so we see, okay, it's not same, so we'll move our j here. Now you see it's different. So this is the max that we can get, right? If we further decrease this value till this side, whatever difference between this and these indexes, right, this will decrease. So of one case is, so case 1, taking left boundary, okay. And when we are taking the left boundary, what we clearly see that what is the difference? This moving j is there, and what is the I is fixed. Okay, so our max that every time we need to calculate would be j minus 0, max of this value, while iterating from backside. Okay, or I can say, while going from n minus 1 to 0. And one more thing to observe in the constraint that is given to us is that test data are generated such that at least two houses have different colors. Okay, so we need not to worry about that edge case if there is no different color what we need to return. So there is definitely going to be, houses, at least two houses with different color. So we can normally iterate from here until here, and we'll definitely find one house with different color. So this is one case. Now there is another case that I was saying is the if we consider right boundary. Okay. So for right boundary, for example, in this case itself, let's say, here I might have taken, I started from, let's say for right boundary, I have fixed this one. Okay. Now I'll start from here. Okay. I'll see if this is different or not. Okay. Again, for this example, I'll maybe change this value as well. Okay. So let's say it would have been, 3, and it would have also 3, for example. Okay. Similarly, we can make change over here also. It won't impact. Yeah. So now if we start, we have fixed our I here. This is our I value, and our j would start moving from here. Now if we see it is same, we won't need to update our max value. Here also we same. Here is also it's same. Our j came here. Now it came here. Now here it find the color of house different. Now it will update this index. Oh, sorry, update our max distance. Okay, so max distance would be basically max of here, or maybe I can write it. So for this case, max is what is our j? This is absolute difference, right? So this would be bigger. So I can write it as I minus on what is my I in this case. If we see, I is basically nothing but n minus 1. Okay, minus j. J is changing. And from where our j is changing this time? This time we are moving from 0 to n minus 1. So this is the thing to observe, this arrow. Earlier we are moving from here, now we are moving from here. And among these two cases, whatever max value I get, that would be my answer. So from this one, this iteration, what was the max value that I can get is, that is 3 minus 4 is 1. And in this one, if we see, that is 4 minus 1, that is 3 for this example. So max of this 3 and 1 would be, max answer would be my 3. So basically you can try run on all all possible pairs. This would be the answer for this particular test case. Okay, yeah. Now I can just quickly write the code for this. Okay, so if you see, what we are doing is the max distance that we have, I'll just keep it max is 0, and we are having one loop, that is n minus 1 till I greater than equal to 0, or rather keeping it j. And since our I is fixed, so if color of j is not equal to color of 0. So if that is the case, then we would update our answer with max of j minus 0, which is j eventually. But yeah, so this is considering our left boundary. And every time we are updating the max also. Now similarly we can have for right, if we consider the right boundary, so our j can again move from 0 till j less than n, and again we need to check if color of j is not equal to color of n minus 1. Okay, because our right boundary is fixed here our left boundary was fixed, so we need to update our max is equal to max of comma n minus 1 minus j. Yeah, so this is for our right boundary, and at the end we can simply return max. Yeah, so now we can discuss the time complexity for this approach. If you see time complexity, this is one loop that we are running, this is another loop that we are running. So altogether it is O of n plus O of n, but which is O of 2n, which is, we can say, approximately O of n, and space complexity, since we are not considering any additional space, so it's O of 1. So this is time and space complexity for this approach, which is basically the best solution for this. Yeah, that's all for this problem, and I have added GitHub link for my code in the description below. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for next video. Have a good day.